Orlando. This will be the third and final game between these two teams, and immediately the ball goes inside to Porter, and he lays it up and in, and that is
season long, folks, with success.
It was interesting hearing Chris Paul talk about that game against Utah. Said there was a lot of uncertainty going in, as Porter's going to lay it up and in.
They've given him the time he needs to turn his team into what they are right now, a contender.
Dort lost it on the drive from the wing. Denver trying to get out on the run. Looks like Craig lost it on the way up. Jokic will shoot it right over Chris Paul. And that long rebound comes out to SGA in stride. He'll spot up for three. That one rims out. The hit ahead, and Jokic among three defensive players, then gives it up to Craig, slashing to the rim.
Self around traffic and still have the presence of mind to pass it. This is good ball movement leading to an open three. Thunder not able to knock that shot down again.
Millsap, veteran, trying to back down another veteran in Gallinari. As Porter's three rattles in. And the last five to Oklahoma City after the timeout. Gallinari trying to make his third. Is that one just a little bit short? He's pretty much got the green light to shoot it whenever he wants with that stroke. Having an outstanding season. Porter made one. That long rebound in game two. The 3 versus 6 currently in the Western Conference. Nice pass down low. Noel, he got converged on by three different Nuggets players. Little pick and roll action. Noel lost it on the way up. Thought he got fouled. Thunder got to get back defensively, and they take it away. Here is Diallo again on the break. Floats it up, and that one is good.
And just take your time. Over.
And we don't pay you to dribble?
You started a break and gave them a break. Yes, I did.
Backdoor cut, and Robertson gambled in defensive rhythm that we saw against Utah here in the early going. Porter again, this time on the baseline. And
you know, I always talk about how hard it is to be consistent in this league. And you know, consistency in this league spells, you know, actual development and progress. And players have to be patient with themselves. If you're watching guys out there on the floor like Bazley, throw Nader in there as well.
Well, Billy Donovan talks a lot about not getting too down when things aren't going your way. If you're not, he certainly bounced around the league too. And Jeremy Grant, too strong. Former Thunder on the three. Offensive rebound. Floating shot, too strong. And the putback by Porter Jr. once he got inside, and it rolls off the rim. Was not expecting that. Porter, mid-range jumper. That is good. And he is having himself a first half.
The sports animal, the Thunder's flagship station, who's in attendance tonight as well.
Robertson, beautiful cut inside. Had multiple chances at the rim. So Thunder runs some good action out of that timeout. As Morris drives with the left hand, it rolls off. Millsap, offensive rebound is good.
Certainly with what's happening with the COVID-19 situation and the shelter in place, Michael Porter Jr. continues.
Those kids up in Tulsa.
All right, thank you, Nick. Oklahoma City Thunder always doing its part to stay involved in the community. And right now, the Thunder trying to stay in this game after another Billy Donovan timeout, but not able to find anything on the offensive end. Turnovers a problem. Denver has pushed its lead up to double digits to ease up Denver's defense.
Well, you got first of all, you got to make the layups. And the Thunder missed a lot of layups in this game so far. You've gotten some wide open shots. Get stops on the other end. Get out in transition. When you went on a 6-0 run, it was a result or momentum to the game for you. Right now, the Nuggets have been able to control that.
Just not a lot of open, easy looks. Has provided minutes throughout this season.
That's right. You've scored 8 quick points. Your offense is coming to life a little bit. Now let your defense dictate it as well.
And
it's pretty much like the low post in today's NBA.
held Jokic to just 7 in the first as Porter Jr. continues where he left off.
And you have to just be aware of that and not allow them to get in front of you on that cut because of the passing of Jokic.
Morris just outside the free throw line, drills that jumper. Porter couldn't handle it cleanly. Craig steps behind the line. That should be a foul on Michael Porter, and it appears that it's
Shadow defense to force him to miss that layup. He's got to come over and continue to do that, even though Plumlee could go to the offensive glass.
Nader off target on that 3 attempt. He's knocked down some big threes. One in the third. Got to play defense here against Denver, though. Very dangerous offensive team. Couple of former teammates going at it as Jeremy Grant finally knocks it. Gilgeous-Alexander now in double digits with 10.
Just a nice move, and he had to kind of slow up a little bit.
Porter cooled off somewhat.
I was going to say, that's a hot guy.
Nonetheless, it is still a tight affair. Porter again, and he knocks down the 3. 6 points. SGA finds the open man. Diallo spots up. In and out on that 3. Knocked down a couple against Utah. Porter steps into it, and he's got another one. Michael.
For the next 7 minutes.
3-point Thunder lead out of that timeout. Porter still been feeling it, and he continues to knock down shots. He's all trying to dictate terms. Matched up on Jokic, goes right by him. Got a whistle and a foul. Boy, it has just been a stick. Denver's committed 21.
That's just too many whistles.
45 fouls. Here's make it 46.
Yeah, it's going to be on Michael Porter Jr. You got guys available, or if you don't.
And the Thunder have grinded through this one. Another backdoor cut, and Porter Jr. stays in the air long enough.
Jokic certainly had the advantage once he got in the paint.
Some tight minutes here. Close out the fourth quarter. That should be an offensive foul. Force the miss. All doing whatever he can. Steps into that 3 straight away, short. And overtime legs might be set in overtime. Bucket here would put a lot of pressure on the Thunder. Porter the deep 2. And that 3 and the rebound by Millsap. And he will head to the free throw line. And so